Am I the asshole for not wanting to name my 33 male son Jong-hyun? Jong-hyun. Jong dash HYUN. Question mark. My wife, 32 female, and I are expecting our first bundle of joy. We're absolutely thrilled. I personally can't wait to be a dad. The due date is April 21st. We're from Ireland. My wife has been a huge fan of the South Korean boy band Jong-hyun since 2008. Their music apparently got her through a lot of tough times. Jong-hyun was a member of this group. He unfortunately passed away in 2017. From what I've read online about him, he seems to have been an amazing guy. My wife was devastated when she found out about his death and told me that when we'll have a kid and if it's a boy, she's going to name him Jong-hyun in his honor. At the time, I didn't really take her seriously. The time has come, though, and she is very serious about it. She wasn't joking. She even picked out the meaning, quote unquote, because it actually depends on the Chinese Hanja characters you see. There's a Chinese character in parentheses, Zhong, dash, lineage, ancestry, ancestor, clan, a couple more figures. I don't know what I don't know. Looks like an and sign. Hyeon, virtuous, worthy, good, able. She speaks Korean. I don't. I love how the name sounds, the nickname Jaejong, and the meaning, but the issue is we're both 100% white. I'm literally blonde with green eyes, and she's ginger with blue eyes and fair skin. Legit, as white as they come. I told her that I don't think this is appropriate because we have no Korean blood in us, and she said that's not a problem since it's cultural appreciation and not appropriation. She told me she doesn't want to compromise when it comes to the first name, and I can just pick whatever middle name I want, and she's going to be okay with it. She said that this name means too much for her to give up on it. Her favorite singer/artist, born in the same year as her, our son is going to be born in the same month as him, etc. So, am I the asshole for not wanting to name my 33 male son Jong-hyun? Top comment coming in with 30,000 upvotes. Not the asshole. I think maybe your wife needs to stop thinking about what she wants and start thinking about how having a traditionally Korean name will impact your unborn child as they progress through life. Your son would get crap for that from the first day of school. Next comment, 15,000 upvotes. Absolutely this. Your child is not a tool for fangirling. It's a terrible idea to give your Irish child a Korean name because she likes the band. Suggests she has put very little thought into actually being a mom. But even if it was an Irish name, you still both have to like it. Naming your child is always a 2 yeses, 1 no deal. Not the asshole. Next comment, 14,000 upvotes. People use the bullying argument a lot when it comes to stupid names, which is legitimate. But more than that, it's completely unfair to saddle your child with your personal fandom before they're even born. It's pure narcissism. It's appropriate for a cat or a fish, but not a whole-ass human being who hasn't had a chance to establish their own identity yet. We prepare our children for the world, but they don't belong to us. They belong to themselves. And if you name your kid Gandalf or Optimus Prime because it represents your hobbies, you're basically stamping your name on their forehead forever. Next comment, 10,000 upvotes. Not the asshole. Perhaps suggest an angelistics version of the name that sounds similar, John Young or something. Next comment, 7,000 upvotes. Not the asshole. Kid's name is a strict 2 yes, 1 no decision. Either parent can veto a name choice, no questions asked. And seriously, don't do this to your child. Kids can be cruel, and bring a pale white boy with a Korean name is an invitation for bullies. And my vote, this guy's not the asshole, but like, really, dude, come on. Like, you're the wife. I really hope that he shows the wife these comments, because this is ridiculous. I'm sorry. Like, sorry. The kid should not be named Wang Jong, whatever his name is. Wang Hong Hyun. No. Am I the asshole for refusing to bend the rules on seeing my newborn just for one person, my sister-in-law, even though it's the only chance she has to see him for months? So I, 34 female, gave birth on Christmas Day before my son's birth and to lessen visits. We, my husband, 28 male, made a list in October and sent it out to everyone. Some rules include up to date on all vaccines. If you feel any way sick, do not visit. Let us know a week beforehand so we can arrange a day and time. No smokers, no phone calls or visits between 7:30 p.m. and 10 p.m. You can only stay 1 hour. No picking up the baby without my consent. No advice. No perfume/deodorant. No is no. We will not explain why. No pictures to be taken or posted on social media. If you visit the first time, you will be expected to give mom, me, a gift card and a gift for baby from my approved list. Before you ever come, no matter how many times, you will be given a list of either a food or groceries to bring with you and a chore for a list of your choosing. No more than 2 visits a week per person. It's helpful to keep the visits to a minimum, and no one can complain about favoritism because everyone is treated equally. Which brings me on to my current situation. My sister-in-law, 20 female, studies in a different part of the country and is rarely home. She asked to visit last week before she had to go back to school. So we set up a date with our link to our gift list, then sent her the takeout that we would like, including the chores that she can choose from. Sent immediately texted back saying she's broke and she could do extra chores instead. Me and my husband talked about it and came to the decision that if we bent the rules for one person, everyone would want the same treatment. We told her no, that we were very clear about our rules and maybe next time she could visit. She begged, even said she would clean the entire house because it would just be June before she would be home again. And we simply texted back, no. She didn't reply. She left this morning and we got multiple texts from my in-laws belittling us for using our child as a cash grab. My husband simply replied, it was our rules. Deserves special treatment. Then told his family they were on a timeout and we blocked them. Since then, my family and our friends have told us we were wrong because she is a broke college student and they would have understood if we looked the other way once. We have tried reaching out to his sister, but she won't reply to us. So, am I the asshole for refusing to bend the rules on seeing my newborn just for one person, my sister-in-law, even if it's the only chance she has to see him for months? And the top comment coming in with 60,000 upvotes. You're the asshole. Your rules went from 0 to 60. Like smoking and vaccines, yeah. But gift cards and chores, the entitlement is strong with this one. Next comment, 20,000 upvotes. Exactly. Like fair enough for safety, but the rest, it's just money grabbing. Next comment, 16,000 upvotes. I have never even had a kid I wanted to see that badly. Next comment, 16,000 upvotes. OP's poor sister. She was willing to do extra labor she shouldn't have to just to see her sibling. her niece, I don't know why it says sibling, and was denied because she didn't give their entitled mommy an effing gift card. Yikes. If it were me, I wouldn't even visit them again unless mommy apologizes for being an entitled baby user. OP, you're the massive a-hole. 1, you're using your baby as a cash grab. Gifts for the baby and especially the mother are something guests should bring as they want and on their own terms, not as a mandate. 2, she's in college. She's broke. She's willing to do extra labor to see her, it says nibbling. I don't know what nibbling is. What more do you want? You don't want to maintain the rules. You want money and your house cleaned. 3, if you keep this up, your child will have no family. Being too tired for visitors and being a gaping a-hole are two different things. You're being the latter. Next comment, 7,000 upvotes. The best part, they planned this all back in October, so they intended all along to extort everything they could from their friends and loved ones. Amazing. And my vote, this lady is a massive a-hole. Massive a-hole. My jaw was dropped as I was reading this. I was like, this is ridiculous. What do you guys